Peckers abound, dig fire around, snorting magic and moon dust. Riding dragons flood, semen and blood, summons ready to bust. Crew of fucking beauties, we screw and do drugs all day and night. Healers and dealers, we thought clap and fuck our way into the fight.
Warforged and I do electrify through my penis, I rhymes in full supply. I'm gonna rock here, you can't deny. Risque RiffRaff, live by the name, let's go!
Right. It's been 6 months since the adventuring group known as Risque RiffRaff saved Eberron from certain disaster by closing gates leading to Delkir that were trapped in Kyber, far beneath the surface. During that time, it's been a whirlwind of interviews and autographs, as everyone from Glumtown to Cliff Scrape want to know how the unlikely heroes closed all the portals during the rituals previously only known to the gatekeeper druids and risking their lives against dangerous foes such as Medusas and Oozes. Of equal interest to the public was the announcement of the wedding of the group's bard, Tedred Bootknocker, to a Drider, a drow spider hybrid. The two met during their last adventure. It was love at first, pride. Marriage of a Drider to a Warforged has definitely caused a stir around all of Eberron, and finding a quiet place to get away for the honeymoon was definitely a challenge. In other news, the location of the final battle, also known as the stronghold of the adventuring group's previous patron, who turned out to be a beholder in league with the Delkir Belashira, has been turned into the Risque RiffRaff's new headquarters, a bar arena known as Barrels and Beauties. This particular night, the bar is hopping as the wedding reception for Tedred Bootknocker and his blushing 8-legged bride has kicked into full gear. Although there is fun and merriment, there is also a great deal of tension in the room. On one side of the bar, the bride's side of wedding guests, which includes a couple of Driders, some giant spiders, and a few drow, are sitting there awkwardly staring at the happy-go-lucky Warforged and his new bride, and the host of non-Drider drow celebrants from the groom's side of the wedding party, who are laughing and getting drunk at the other side of the bar area. This is where we start our adventure today. Here you are. Happy group of celebrants. Free to celebrate.
Woohoo! What a wild adventure that was.
Amazing. We had weddings. We had we fought a poo. We did great.
In celebration, I should whip up our first signature drink here. Some Tedred's Flaming Boot Knockers.
Oh.
Nice.
We'll take some of those for sure.
And a cinnamon
I would like
ale a la flambe.
Oh.
Is that your wife over there? Who's that over there?
This is
Yeah,
my wife right
yeah.
here. This is Dryderia, standing
She's a
up
beauty.
here with the minister.
She's a beauty.
That's awesome.
After a short while, the conversation in the room turns to the group's previous adventures. One local who is on the groom's side of the room is overheard telling his companion, "I heard that the last gate they closed to save Eberron was right here, in this very area, and that this bar used to belong to a one-eyed monster, a beholder that served the Delkir Belashira." "That can't be true," his companion chimes in. "Sure, as a spider has 8 legs, it's true," he replies as he stares awkwardly over at the huge spider a few feet across from him. As they're making this conversation, a lady approaches the bar. The mysterious lady. And she walks up and she says, "I heard that even before the portals were opened, those same brave heroes attacked defenseless Dino the Dino at Dino World, then almost lost a reward. The person they were supposed to turn into the local sheriff escaped from right under their noses." As she gets closer to the bar, you recognize the mysterious lady as Aline, the very person who escaped from under your nose back in Salvation Outpost almost a year before. Oh, don't look so bitter. You got your reward anyhow, she says. I had things to attend to that didn't involve spending time in some jail in the middle of nowhere. Here, I'll make it up to you. With that, she throws a gemstone onto the bar, a green, glowing gemstone. With that, she winks and disappears into the crowd.
We gotta start carding harder.
Can I
Security.
can I use detect magic onto this gemstone, please?
Yes, you can, and you do not notice anything strange about the gemstone at all. It just kind of just a glowing gemstone.
How many people are in this bar right now?
There's probably, I don't know, you can kind of see who all's there. It's the groom's wedding party and the bride's wedding party. It's you guys, and then probably another, I don't know, about 5 or 6 of the bride's wedding party.
We got drow, we got spiders, we got driders.
Yeah, lots of drows over here.
But you also kind of notice that Retsum and Ragnar are kind of getting drawn to this gemstone.
It's shiny. I like it.
I mean, it is cool stone.
Why are they being drawn to it and none of the rest of us are?
Just want to kind of reach out.
Can I make an insight check? Is this like a natural drawing to it, or is this like something that's like out of their control?
You see that they're just kind of, they feel like they're maybe getting an intuition or a feeling that's kind of leaning them toward it. You don't see anything like nefarious about it. You just feel that they're kind of being drawn to it kind of naturally or even maybe supernaturally, but they kind of have an instinct toward this gemstone. The two of them, for some reason, are being drawn toward it.
I'll just hold on to it for safekeeping.
I mean, maybe I should hold on to it.
No, you can't be trusted with things.
What do you mean I can't be trusted with things? I have a little purse on my side that I can keep it in. It's perfect. I keep it
Okay,
nice
both
and
roll a
safe.
d20.
Okay.
It's a lovely purse, by the way.
Not a purse, it's a European carry-all.
I got a 19, baby. Give me that stone.
So Retsum reaches in and he grabs the stone quickly, snatches it before Ragnar can even get a hold of it. And as he does, he passes onto the ground and passes out, conscious.
Oh.
All right, well, now that... Oh, am I the one that's on the ground?
Who was it, sorry?
No, you're
I
fine.
believe I got it, and I am now unconscious.
Yes.
My bad.
And,
I was supposed to be off tonight. Now I gotta work. I do a medicine check on him.
I'm just going to say this right now. Now that he's sleeping, I'm going to take the stone.
I would advise against that. I would highly advise against that.
Okay, Ragnar grabs the stone, and when he grabs the stone, he also conscious.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and grab the stone too, just because I feel like it can't happen 3 times, right? I'm gonna grab that stone myself.
Grab the stone, nothing happens.
Ooh.
Okay.
Now just have the stone in your hand.
Okay.
I give Capone a stern look, and I'm like, "Are you trying to create more work for me? I already got 2 to work on."
And the other 2 are still unconscious.
I try to perform medicine and see what's going on, if there's anything I can do for him.
All right, roll a medicine check.
18.
All right, you're able to get some back conscious again.
Do we know why they passed out?
I believe that during this time that Retsum may have had a little insight.
Whoa. Wow. That was Whew. Did I have? Did I drink too much? I was having some flashbacks there, guys. It was a thing. Yeah. So I saw myself back at my village, and there was a girl that I remember who was a friend, and it's blurry, but then I saw this island. I think it was the island of the Bitter Sea.
I screamed down to. Sorry.
The island was on the back of a giant sea turtle. I know this sounds crazy. I know it sounds crazy, but I saw these things, and then there was this like large dragon. I think it was gold. And then there was some kind of message you put on the wall, and then it flew off. I think we have to go. I think we have to go to the Sea Turtle Island.
I scream down to Retsum and I say, "Are you playing the pass out game again, or are you just tripping balls right now?"
I that's what I was thinking at first. I was like, man, that Flavin boot knocker really knocked my boots, but I think this was real. I don't know. I feel like we really have to go there. But I don't know why. We must go.
On my wedding day, really?
Think of it like a honeymoon.
This is a great story and all, but I'm gonna try and get up, Ragnar, make sure he's okay. Oh, there's a 27. That should do the trick.
Yeah, Ragnar is now conscious again. He wakes up a little bit groggy, but used to be okay.
Wow.
Let me guess, you're tripping too.
Wild dream. Let me tell you. So, I almost got hit in the head by that gemstone. And when I picked it up, it shattered. Alright, so like, there I am. And I'm on an island. And I think it was the Bitter Sea. But the island is like on the sea turtle's back.
What I saw.
And there was this glorious golden, I think it was a dragon. And it breathed like a message on the wall and fire. And then like it disappeared. But like, maybe we go check this place out?
I think we have to.
Sounds like
We
an
have the same
adventure.
Vision.
Let's pack our bags. Why don't we have a drink before we go? Let's have a drink and a toast. Since it is Coops' wedding, let's have a toast, and then I say we go on an adventure.
Okay, but only if we do flaming boot knockers.
Okay, I'm game.
Let's do
Let's do one for the Risque RiffRaff.
I look down at RWA and I say, "Can you believe how low their tolerance is? All these organics. This is crazy."
Yeah, I'm used to it.
But yeah,
You all get
okay,
together
we'll
and
do a
have
drink.
Huge toast. Yeah, great toast.
Real
As you're
quick, what are the Dryades doing? Are they like, what is with these people, or?
They're all staring at you like you're the strangest things they've ever seen, and they're really confused now that you passed out, and some of them have already kind of left, and wandered off. Some are fighting in the arena, others are just kind of, just left, and they're like, okay, I don't know what to think about all these people, but they're some kind of staring at you like, why are you passed out? What happened? Yeah, they definitely think this is odd.
All right, well, we try to call them as best possible. No. This usually happens. Don't worry about it. Typically normal. Everything's fine.
As you're all toasting, you also notice that someone else walks up to also toast with you, and you recognize this person as Mazia de Lyrander, who is a member of a dragon-marked house. In fact, the dragon marked house that is in charge of air travel. And she walks up, and she's obviously, a huge fan of Ted Red Bootknocker, and she had attended the wedding. And you recognize her from that. And since she's overhearing all of these discussions about flying somewhere, she offers to give you group passage on the Golden Dragon, which is an elemental-powered airship that belongs to her house, House Lyrander, and gives you this passage on this ship to try to take you to Sea Turtle Island as a wedding gift to Red Bootknocker. Like a $40, it's like a 40 gold piece gift value basically per person.
Oh, wow.
So it's a pretty good gift.
I say thank you to Mazia, and then I look down at Ragnar and Retsum and say, really? You guys thought it was an actual golden dragon?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I saw.
They were tripping. I'm sure they were tripping, but all right.
What are in those
see what
flaming
happens.
boot knockers, man? 'Cause
Mostly mortar oil, but yeah, that's another story altogether.
Nice. Yeah, I'm game. Let's go see some sea turtles, man.
Let's go on an adventure.
All right. Climb aboard the Golden Dragon.
All right, first I'm going to climb aboard my wife, and then we'll climb aboard the turtle dragon.
For the road.
gotta concentrate. You know?
Exactly. We got 10 seconds. Kyle right here. Jump on, jump off. All right. On to the Golden Dragon.
Right. You board the Golden Dragon, a fire elemental powered airship belonging to House Lyrander. A dragon marked house, obviously, is in charge of all air travel for Eberron. And as you're flying toward the Sea Turtle Island, you see Mazia de Lyrander and the bosun, a half-orc named Velgrim, chatting it up. And you notice a bit of an attraction, but you also notice that the two are trying their best to keep a professional and platonic relationship aboard the ship. As you reach the last part of the journey, you see that the airship is going lower toward the water in order to prepare to land. You're about 20 feet above the surface of the water. And you can see that the Sea Turtle Island is a little bit ahead of you, probably about 200 feet ahead of you. And you look over the front of the airship and you see that the captain, Alistair de Lyrander, comes out of the captain's cabin and begins speaking with the other two people there, bosun and the lady. And all three look noticeably concerned. And then shortly thereafter, they begin speaking with the other passengers. And you presume they're asking them all to get below deck as you see them all heading in that direction. As you look below you, you see the vast dark water of the Bitter Sea. It's at about 20 feet below you. Not much else. Then you look up and you see a second airship pulling up right beside the one you're on. Before you can even think, human male in robes and a large construct of some sort have teleported onto the Golden Dragon about 15 feet in front of you. And the human begins casting. Roll initiative.
Uh-oh.
Let's
Alright.
go.
Are they wearing eye patches and have hooks by chance?
Nope.
Okay, not pirates.
All right, so he began casting.
Appears to be some sort of robed male. That is all you know.
Then I will take this opportunity to cast Dispel Magic.
Are you thinking of counterspell?
No.
Okay. I rolled my
Just make
initiative.
his spell go away.
Okay, so we need 3 more people to roll initiative.
I've got an 18.
That's
You're
one.
casting it on what? What are you casting the spell magic on?
The guy that's casting.
Oh.
I figure it can't hurt.
Are the enemies going to roll initiative as well?
Yes. It is 10 and 14. 10 for robed creature and 14 for the larger construct.
So Kala is up first.
Okay. Since I'm up first. And did Bondo's Dispel Magic have any effect?
Did have an effect. The person is still casting.
He's still casting though. Okay. I wonder if I could... Let me go ahead and I can cast. Have we even just decided to talk to them, or we feel like we're in danger?
I have a good feeling we're in danger.
We're in danger. Okay. Okay. I was there too. Okay. I guess I can go ahead and throw a flaming well, let's think about that real quick actually. We're on a boat.
Yeah, it's a wood boat.
It's a wooden
Keep that in
boat.
mind.
Yes.
Yeah,
Maybe-
throw some fire around.
Let me go ahead and hit them with my my thorn whip. It can reach. I wonder how close we are. Are we about 30 feet away?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, about 30 feet from where you are. I think the people in the back row here might need to take a couple steps forward.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit my thorn whip. I'm not gonna pull forward. I'm just gonna, slap that big old boy around a little bit. Okay. All right, let's do. 26.
Nice roll.
Nice.
Right.
I hit,
The
and
thorn whip comes over and it slaps it, and just the mage, and the mage is a little bit damaged. Just a little bit.
just a little bit. Okay,
And its concentration is broken.
sweet. And Akala is gonna end her turn.
All right, next up is Capone.
All right, I'm going to run up, and I want to stand right in front of those three guys. I want to stand right at the tip there. Right at the tip. I want to stand in front of everybody. I want to let them know. Right in front of those three. Yeah, right there. And I want to let them know I'm here. I'm going to rage in their face. And I'm going to yell out the biggest scream, and I'm going to start mowing them all down, and I'm taking them all out. I'm just going for the one right in the middle with the range. I want to protect our guys in the back. So we're going to start with that. We're going to rage first things first here. And give me 1 second. All right. And then we are going to attack the archer in the middle with the great axe. 23 to hit.
Hit.
16 damage.
Slicing. All right, slicing and dicing.
I am going to attack the same guy again. Then I'm going to look him deep in the eyes.
Damage?
We have 18.
All right. That one does slicing and dicing as well. You did a little bit of damage.
Okay. And that will be the end of my turn.
All right, next up is Faceless.
So we got 5 enemies, correct? We have a rogue, a mage. I am going to tap my heels, and I'm going to fly over the top of the three in the front and land directly in between the construct and the mage. And I'm going to hexblade the mage, and then I want to attack him. $16 to hit.
It did not hit. Swipe past, right past.
Wow. I think I think those drinks are still affecting me at the moment. I go to swing again, and I do a little bit of a stumble and completely miss him. Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
All right, so I'm up next. I'm going to walk over underneath here. Before I take my turn, I'm going to do 2 things. One, I'm going to give Bardic Inspiration to Grog. So Grog, that means it's a bonus you gain Inspiration D10 on 1 ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. So I play a little bit of music for you, and that means that you get that extra D10 on one of your rolls. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to scream up to the mysterious woman, Velgrim, and Alistair and say, are we attacking you for any reason, or are you on our team?
Belgrim and Alistair are underneath the boat with the rest of the people on the ship, and they are boarded up underneath there. They're obviously scared and have no idea why this person is boarded.
I look up at Capone and I say, please don't attack the other guests on the airship here. It might be a little bit painful. And then I look up at the human wizard male, and I'm within 30 feet, so I'm going to cast Sleep. So I roll 5d8, and the total is how many hit points of a creature the spell can affect. So I'm going to do 5d8. 5. So this can affect a creature with 27 hit points. Does that work?
Oh, they're unaffected.
Okay. And then I have my turn. So next up is the larger construct.
Right, you see this big, huge, monstrous construct. All of a sudden, you see that that it has like this amulet around its neck, and it starts glowing brightly. And then it starts heading up, and all of a sudden, you see it its whole body starts glowing temporarily. You feel as if maybe it is starting. Some of its wounds are starting to heal up a little bit. And then you're like, well, wait a minute. Why was it even hit it? Then you notice somehow that it had been wounded indeed.
Oh.
During this entire encounter so far. So, as that has been the case, nonetheless, it walks over to where the robed creep man is, and it walks over and it starts to attack. Sorry, I'm okay. And it will attack. Useless.
Bring it on.
And hits with one attack. It punches you with this big old huge fist.
Cool. How much damage did I take?
11 is all.
Okay. I'm gonna use my action to cast Hellish Rebuke onto the construct. There's a DC save of 17.
Did not save. Still
Okay,
affected.
so he took 28 points of damage.
All right. And it ends its turn.
All right. Robed enemy is up next.
Hey, you see this lovely person here all of a sudden decide that it's going to also start casting again. Kind of just move its hands up and start mumbling and making a lot of noises. And you don't even really understand what he's saying, but you all of a sudden see that he's kind of making some noises, and he kind of comes up, and I need pretty much anybody within about 90 feet to roll a wisdom saving throw.
30, that's everyone.
I think
So everyone roll a wisdom saving throw.
23. Boom.
17.
16. Okay.
I got 15.
8.
Faceless and Ragnar are feeling themselves kind of getting a little stiff. kind of just looking at it's kind of feeling a little stiffer and stiffer and stiffer. And then all of a sudden, like, they're just kind of stuck in place.
Oi.
Can't move.
Like paralyzed?
What a fit does paralyze him.
Oh, I like that. That's cool, man. Little icons, those are cool.
That's pretty
Yeah,
sweet.
we will have some status markers.
That is awesome.
So that was Faceless and Ragnar, is that correct?
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
Can I still attack while I am paralyzed?
No.
No.
Can't
Nope.
move or speak.
You're a vegetable, bro.
We'll protect you, buddy. We got you.
Is that the end of their turn?
That's how they end. They end their turn. Yes.
All right. Retsum is up next. I kind of screwed up, but yeah, Retsum is up next.
Okay. So it seems like that mage is a problem. I'm going to fly up over and go to the left of the mage there. And I'm just going to give him a good old blast with Peacemaker here.
I believe you have advantage on this roll, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know how range works.
That is a good question. I'm not sure, but I got a 27, so I don't know
Oh,
if I need
never mind. You're good.
Fine. You're fine. Definitely, definitely have blasted him. So.
I'm good. Now there is one other thing here. When Peacemaker hits anyone within a 5-foot range has to make a dex saving throw, which is
I think that's just the robed person, maybe the elemental. Yeah, those the two enemies.
I think it's a 16, 8 and 8 plus 8. Yeah, it's 8 plus my proficiency plus my dex, which would be 8 plus 8, 16.
Robed person, he fails, but the construct is fine.
And then that does how much damage? 1d8.
You notice all of a sudden that the construct also takes
I see.
damage during that attack.
Oh, okay. And then I'm then going to use my second attack to hit the mage with Roosevelt. Give him a good smacking. That's a 20.
Smacked him right across, kind of just pounded him straight into the the broad side of his back, and yes, he did hit.
And then I'm going to use a key point for my flurry of blows. Get one more attack on him. 16?
One did not hit.
Did not hit. Okay.
You
And
can
that
spend key to
ends...
increase that, by the way.
What's that?
You can spend key to. You spend 1 key to give yourself a +2 to the
Oh,
attack.
that's right. That's right.
Up
I
to
can.
3 key.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that and focus my aim, which adds 2 to that roll, so it's an 18.
Right. Then you are able to beat him up.
Nice.
Let's go.
Give a little bit more damage there. All right.
You notice every time you hit him that the construct takes damage.
Good. That's what I expected. And yeah, that ends my turn.
All right,
Nice,
RWA
nice.
is up next.
Kind of kick my neck to the side, nice little crack. I'm like, it's good to be back. It's been a while. And I do my best Darth Vader impression, and I cast Hold on the robed, mysterious person. Will save 16.
It had no effect.
All that dramatics and a failure, of course. I would like to move halfway up the stairs.
About there?
And yeah, that's good. And that is my turn.
All right. Next up is Ragnar, who is paralyzed.
Did I notice like it had absolutely no effect if there was something out of the ordinary, or just I just failed?
Oh, you just failed.
Okay, thanks.
So, if I read this right, being paralyzed, I can't move, I can't speak, therefore my turn ends.
Yeah, you can't do much.
You get a save throw though.
Do need to definitely save and see if you can get out of it.
What's save wisdom again?
Wisdom.
And 20.
Okay, you are no longer paralyzed. You're good.
Let's go.
Nicely done.
Nice job.
Snap out of it, boy.
Nice.
Back in the game. All right, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that has to be the end of my turn.
Okay. All right, we're back up to the top with Kala up next.
Oh, right. So I want to run up there and do some poison spray on the construct, and then come running back down. They do have a con save 15 or 16. I'm sorry.
Run up and you spray poison on this construct, and the construct seems totally unaffected completely. Just can't even, not even phased at all.
Okay, so
Brushes it off as if it was like, I don't know. Nothing.
All right. I go ahead and run away again.
I think you can run 5 feet back. So you want to like sit on the
Right.
stairs about here?
Yeah, sounds good.
All right.
I looked at you and was like, "You just threw coffee at me. Why would you throw coffee at me?"
I tried. I don't
Nah,
got
it's
much
all
on
good.
here except fire.
No, I got you. I get you.
All right. Capone is up next.
All right, so I'm actually going to body check my way through these guys, and I'm going to stand in front of the lovely mage, and I am going to actually look at Retsem Yatit and yell out, "Bash Brothers," and I am going to start swinging at this beautiful bald man in front of me.
Hello, beauty. Now I'm gonna kill you.
Hello. 21 to hit, which I believe is a hit.
Oh yeah, you sliced him.
And a 9. We are going to repeat that again.
And you get reckless, by the way.
With crit.
Oh yeah, you definitely doing some damage there, cutting through him.
All
And him
right.
like some cheese.
Let's do it. That's 19 damage. And we are going to do one more.
Again, every time you slice him, you notice that the construct is taking damage as well.
All right. Then a 19. So I believe that's 3 hits.
Yes.
And 11. So there we go. Slicing and dicing. And that will be the end of my turn.
All right. Next up is Faceless.
Okay, so again, I am paralyzed. So there's nothing else I can do but do a save.
Yep.
And I failed.
You're still paralyzed.
The end of your turn?
Wake up.
Yeah, okay. So next up is a larger construct.
All right. Well, the larger construct sees that it has an enemy there that is just kind of standing there. So it does its takes its big huge fist, hits the paralyzed person there.
This will be a crit hit because he'll have advantage over me.
Yes, it will. And both hits hit. And they are critical hits. So,
Yikes.
yeah, that's going to be it's going to hurt a bit. But this guy doesn't do a whole lot of damage, so it's not too bad. So yeah, you're only going to take about 20 points of damage for each hit, so it's 40 total.
Just a scratch. Just a scratch.
Just scratch. You're good.
It's but a
And do,
scratch.
any side effect from that? Like, does that unparalyze me taking that massive blow, or still? Cool.
In fact, it makes you more paralyzed.
No, but you don't feel it probably, you know.
Hey, there's a benefit.
You don't
Comfortably
feel it 'cause
numb.
you're paralyzed, and you'd be like, ouch, ouch, what happened?
Comfortably numb.
And then the construct ends its turn.
All right, robed person up next.
Right. Robed person, starting to feel the effects of this battle here, decides that they are going to do a little bit of some escaping here. So you see them all of a sudden stand there, and then you see them start casting, and soon they are no longer human, but are indeed now a black dragon. You see this black dragon kind of, standing there in front of you.
What?
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
What?
Well, get the saddle.
Well, this escalated quickly.
Yeah.
It ends its turn.
All right.
I prefer the bald, beautiful man. So that was its turn. It just transformed to that?
Yep.
Okay. Interesting.
Let's move some stuff around here. All right. So for my, is it me next? Yeah. So for Tedred's turn, I'm going to summon my mage hand. First, First, I'm gonna pull myself up onto this platform, so I'm a little bit closer. I'm gonna summon my mage hand. I'm gonna get my mage hand to do two things. One is try and hurry all of the other passengers on the boat underneath into the cabin, because I realized on my last turn that we were attacking them by accident, and that was a mistake. So I'm kind of shoveling them down into the under cabins down here so that they'll be safe. All these different people here who were actually not attacking us. And after they've been escorted down into the safety of the undercarriage of the cabin, then I'm going to use my mage hand to try and slap Faceless awake and go, wake up, wake up, wake up. Does that have any effect?
Let's roll a saving throw, wisdom saving throw.
14.
You're starting to wake up. I think you're starting to wake up. I think you might actually be awake at this point.
Oh, sweet.
That's
Thank
cool.
you.
Nice play.
Oh, my face! Oh, what just happened to my face? Oh,
Like,
man.
ouch, ouch, ouch. What happened here?
You also took 12 points of damage from the slap.
What was in those drinks, man? Shit. Oh.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize. I thought you were faceless. I didn't realize slapping your face would actually hurt you.
But
All
thanks
right.
anyway. Oh.
All right. With Faceless now unparalyzed, I end my turn, and Retsum is up next.
All right, I am staring down at this dragon here, and I think it's time to really just go bash bros on him and just keep smacking with Roosevelt. 22. I think that would hit, right? And then we'll give another good smack-a-dacky. Oh, that's a 14. Does a 14 hit? Probably not.
It did not. The first one did, though.
Then I will use 2 key points to add 4 points to that to make it an 18.
Nice.
Right,
18
that did hit.
should hit. All right. And then I'm gonna save the key points for now, and that will end my turn on that.
You can still bonus action punch.
Oh, that's right. I can still bonus action punch. 11. I tried swiping at him, but I missed. It's like the
You-
Anderson Silva of dragons.
Are you done?
Yeah, that ends my turn.
All right.
All right. RWA on the stairs.
Okay. I'm gonna assume he's not in humanoid form here, so I just want quick question. If I get next to him, I will have advantage if I attack him, correct? Because I'll have people surrounding him.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get next to him. And I'm going to cast level 4. I call it step off, bitch, but it's technically guiding bolt. And let me get my spell up here and cast it.
You have disadvantage in melee, so it would cancel out the.
It's not melee. It's a spell.
It's a ranged spell.
Even with warcasting.
That doesn't affect whether it's ranged or melee.
Ah, dang it.
If you were to cast a melee spell like inflict wounds, it would have advantage.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm not gonna cast that with disadvantage then.
Well, the advantage and disadvantage will cancel each other out, so it'll just be normal if you don't care about the advantage.
Okay, I'll just cast it normal then. All right, here comes the roll. 17 to hit.
It is your bolt aims true.
All right, so you guys just heard the picture in your head. I'm gonna steal from Marvel, Iron Man. I extend my hand, and you hear the, and that is my guiding bolt noise at level 4. So there we go. Here comes some damage. 26 radiant damage.
Nice.
Again, you see that damages hit both creatures.
All right. Ragnar's up next.
Okay. So, I am going to go up the stairs to the right of me. And I'm assuming that this is polymorph magic that turned this guy into a dragon. Therefore, just to be safe, I will cast a 5th level Dispel Magic on the Black Dragon.
Right? Have dispel magic on the black dragon. Do you notice that the black dragon is still a black dragon?
Well then. Good luck, everybody up front. That ends my turn.
And that brings us back to the top. So, Cal, it's your turn.
All right. So I'm going to run over there to that black dragon and poison spray him again. If I can do this time. So that's Constitution 16. Does he like it?
All right. It did do some damage too.
Okay,
Dragon.
so the damage is 19.
Right.
All right, and then I'm gonna take some steps back to my step that I like over there. Seems pretty nice. Safe. Oh no, fallen.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Fall.
Yeah, there you go.
There.
Awesome. I am done.
All right. Nicely done. Next up is Capone.
All right, so I'm going to actually move in between Faceless and the big rock guy there. Yeah, just try to shield him a little bit. So I want to get in between the bad guys and Faceless. Maybe I can take a couple of hits for him instead. And I get advantage because I'm behind the dragon now, correct?
Yeah.
So I will attack the dragon from the back. $26 to hit, and damage we have 17. I'm gonna pull back my axe. I'm gonna pull back my axe again, and I'm aiming for the head. I'm gonna do it again. Let's go. We got a crit there. 28. With damage of 28. And I'm going to go one more time with a big scream. I'm going in again. Let's do it. 24 to hit with 15 damage.
Good job. You've done some major damage to this to the dragon, and it is very visibly damaged at this point.
All right.
So is the construct.
All right. That's the end of my turn.
Nicely done. All right. Faceless.
Okay. From my first turn, after being Hexblade Curse, each turn the dragon has been taking 5 damage from my Maddening Curse. I just couldn't relate it because I was paralyzed. I am gonna just swing at it. I am super pissed off with this construct, and I need to release some anger. So,
Well, maddening curse is a bonus action, right?
it's as a bonus action. Oh, it is a bonus action, so I have to
Yeah,
cast
so
it. Eh?
Yeah,
Oh,
so
okay.
you have to use it, which you can't if you're paralyzed.
Okay, fair enough. Good to know. 26 to hit. And 20 damage.
All right.
23 to hit. At 19 damage. And as a bonus action, I want to make him mad and do another 5 physical damage to him. And I end my turn.
All right. Back up to the larger construct.
Right. The larger construct, you notice, is also visibly damaged as well. And so he is going to stand there for the moment, and he's going to kind of protect the dragon in the way of anything that's kind of coming toward the dragon. He's just going to kind of stand there for a moment. You notice that his amulet is still glowing, and that you also see that he is also healed a little bit more. And that he is just going to stand there and protect for the moment.
All right. And is that the end of the construct's turn?
The construct is just going to guard.
All right. Back up to the road person / black dragon.
Right. And the black dragon, you see it, is now going to up and fly. It is flying over to the back of the ship. It is going to kind of be pushing the ship around. And while it is pushing the ship, you see that the amulet on the construct is also kind of glowing little bit more as well. So it's kind of using its nose to kind of push the ship forward a little bit. And that the amulet on the construct is also glowing at the same time. It's kind of odd to you. You're like, what's going on with this? It's kind of weird. And when this happens, you suddenly see that all of a sudden, all of you guys, as this amulet's glowing, kind of like a bright, I don't know, kind of a bluish color. All of a sudden, you see that all of you shoot up into the air about 100 feet. Like you're
Whoa.
falling upwards.
Falling upwards.
All right.
Okay.
Will my wing boots be able to stabilize me? Because I haven't turned them off.
You can stabilize, pretty close to where you are, like a little bit above. You go a little bit higher, but you don't go 100 feet. You're just kind of raised a little bit above where the boat is. So you're kind of like, hovering above airship.
Okay.
The rest of you are kind of gliding upwards, like you're heading towards, like you're kind of like floating upwards toward the sky.
Would my flying ability be able to prevent this?
You're kind of just kind of free falling, let's say. It's almost like you're falling backwards.
Interesting.
Yeah. And the dragon is kind of pushing the boat further away.
Yeah, I don't like the sound of this. I'm not gonna lie.
He's pushing the airship like further forward until there's only water below you. Airship is no longer below you, and you are floating, hovering above the water. Airship is out, not below you anymore. All that's below you is water.
Great.
I hope the rest of you can swim.
Got your floaties.
And with that, dragon swoops down, grabs the guardian, his claws, and flies off.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
No, because you're in the air.
You're in the air right now. You're flying off. You would have probably gotten one on the way out, but it didn't really matter because, yeah, he still was able to get off. Right now, you guys are kind of just hovering above above the water, and the boat's no longer below you. You do have starting to kind of get a little bit. You're starting to like go down slowly now. The spell is kind of fading as time goes on, and you're about to hit the water soon.
I was gonna say, do I have the ability to maneuver now since I can fly?
Yes.
As it
Now you can
dissipates?
maneuver. So if you have the ability to fly, like with the boots of flying, or you're flying, as the spell is fading out and you're no longer being pushed upwards, you can now use your abilities to be able to kind of do something.
Can I open up a big enough dimension door for everyone? I know, because I can only take 2 people, 1 person with me.
I can do Dimension Door 2 though, so if the 2 of us take 2 people with us each, and then the 2 fly, and then the person who can fly, I think we can save everyone that way.
Yeah. So I'll take.
There's 7 of us.
Right. Sorry. Yeah. Wait. I was thinking. Can you carry people? Or sorry, Ressam, can you carry people?
I believe I should be able to grab somebody.
So I'm gonna grab WT because he's Warforged and he's gonna probably weigh a shit ton, and I want to dimension door me and WT back onto the ship.
Right.
Can we only carry 1 or 2 people in the Dimension Door?
One.
It's 1.
Yeah.
And I was just thinking of weight, because if Ritson is going to try carry someone by flying, he will not be able to carry a Warforged.
Right. Probably weighs a lot too.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean,
So
Capone probably weighs a lot too.
I think you should take Burnout.
all right. So I'm gonna Dimension Door with Capone
Right.
back onto the ship as well.
Okay, so you open a dimension door and it works. The two of you go through and you're back on the ship. As you're back on the ship, you notice that the other passengers are all coming up from below, and they're thoroughly confused as to what just happened. They have no clue what just happened, but they're really glad that the ship is still in one piece at this point.
Now, I'm not sure if I can do this, but can I fly over and with one of my hands grab Kala and with the other grab Ragnar?
You can try.
That is what
Strength
I would like
checks.
to attempt to do.
Yeah.
Let's give a strength check here and see. It's an 11.
Can I use my mage hand, which was already cast before, to just give a little bit of an extra oomph on the
Do that.
Would that be a strength check? Or just okay.
Do it. You can help. You can do assist on this.
All right, I got 12
Okay.
for the assist.
Okay, so with the assist, you're able to get her on your and pick her up.
All right, carry them to safety, Retsum.
All right, so you pick them up and you fly them over, and you're now safely back onto the airship.
Well, that was close.
Nice job, team.
It's good, quick thinking while we were falling through the air. Well done.
Bad feeling that thing's falling.
Very confused at the moment. Very confused.
All right, so you all have returned to the ship. As you come back up, you're talking to the pilot, and the pilot is really concerned, obviously, but they're able to get the ship turned around and headed back toward the island. Now they're asking you questions. They're like, well, where did this dragon come from? Do you know who this is? Do you know why they were bothering us? Do you know what they were doing here? And you also notice that the other airship is still just sitting there, just abandoned.
My best guess is they were pirates looking for our booty, but we didn't let them get it.
No one takes our booty.
I'm thinking we got a free airship, guys.
He said no means no to our booty.
So did I attack an innocent bystander, by the way? Did I just?
Yeah, you did.
Oh,
yeah.
well, can I just go up to him and just apologize? Maybe throw him a couple pieces of gold.
You should apologize.
Maybe I'll say sorry. I got a little excited, and I'll just chuck him some gold and just give him a little pat on the back and be like, no hard feelings, right, buddy?
Yeah, I go and I will offer healing to the innocent bystanders.
I got a little carried away.
Grateful.
I raged in his face. I got a little carried away.
I'll give them both. He hit 2 people, right?
This poor
He
young.
through a couple.
Okay, I'll throw out a couple first level cure wounds to them, and then I'll go to Faceless, and I'm gonna give Faceless a level 4 cure wounds.
Oh, yes, please.
Sometimes I just get a little carried away. That's all.
All right, there's 36 hit points to Faceless.
Thank you.
All right.
That's a huge heal.
That is a huge shield.
Thanks. I work out. There's 15 to the. I gave 15 to the innocent bystanders each. I cast 2 first level spells for that one.
Great, and they're very.
And I told them it's free of charge, but going forward, if they need my services, that's not going to happen.
And a couple of them take your business cards that you've had printed up. And,
Exactly. You see where I was going with that.
Yeah. And they're very, very thankful for that. And then of course, there'll be some business moving forward for you. So that's great. Okay, so up ahead, you do see the Turtle Island coming up.
Can we take the abandoned dropship and claim it for our own?
Could.
Anyone know how to fly a ship?
I think one does, because obviously it's the purview of that one particular dragon marked house. So unless you have a dragon mark for that particular house, then you're probably not going to be able to fly an elemental airship. But
Can we take a moment to reassess? So this dude just teleported here with his buddy to protect him, threw us off the ship, took his buddy and went away and took nobody else, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah,
Pretty
and turned himself into a dragon, and that wasn't broken by dispel magic.
Right.
Turned himself into a dragon, or did the dragon turn himself into a human?
Yeah,
Right.
because the dispel magic did nothing.
Right. So, were they here for us to get us off of here? I mean,
We are famous. We did save Eberron from the portals, so maybe people have heard of us. Maybe they've listened to my songs.
they didn't come. They didn't take. Or we can ask around and see if they took anything else or they took anybody. I'm assuming not.
Take anything else or anybody else. You did definitely see that they did drop kind of a little hint behind of who they might have been. And as you're looking around, you notice that this mage or this dragon might have indeed belonged to a particular group that is well known for being anti-draconic prophecy.
Oh.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay.
Bastards.
So they came here to spread disinformation, is what you're trying to say.
Fake
You
news.
surmise that they have reasons for you not to reach the Turtle Island.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I was just goofing around.
I'll see if this works. So I have a spell called Legend Lore, where I can name or describe a person, place, or object, and the spell brings to my mind a brief summary of the significant lore about that thing. It's a level 5 spell. I was wondering if I could cast that and get some information on the dragon.
All right, why don't you yeah, well, we can do that. Anybody else want to do anything else while they're in the process of doing that?
Yeah, it's got a 10-minute cast time, so do what you need
A
to
little
do.
bit of time to go.
Is that a skill check for you, or of some form with the roll?
That's a spell, I believe.
Yeah, it's just a straight spell. There's no yeah.
Okay. I don't think anybody else is badly injured. Just try to, if anybody's distressed or whatever, try to console them somewhat.
Right, that sounds like a plan. And also, are you guys planning on jumping over to the other ship, or are you planning on just going straight to the Turtle Island? We know where the pilot needs to head to next.
I was gonna suggest we. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I think we should go check it out, right?
I was gonna suggest we wait until we find out the lore before jumping ship, because if we find out that there's something that is bad about that ship, we just got tossed off of one ship. We don't want to accidentally get tossed off of another one. We just burned all of our dimension doors to get over here.
Probably a smart thing to do. Yeah.
I mean, if need be, I can burn the other ship to the ground.
Oh, I can do that too. I mean, we can do it just to do it. Unless somebody wants to go over there and say, check it out, see if there's any treasures.
Yeah, somebody go over there. I promise I won't light the ship on fire.
Should
All
we
right, I'll fly
talk
all
to?
over.
Should
And
we?
by won't, I mean will.
Should we ask the lady that's obviously giving us free passage if that ship belongs to her and it was stolen?
I don't think she was on the ship with us, was she?
Yeah. Person, yeah, she's on the ship. Yes.
Oh, she was. Okay.
That's the one that gave you passage is on the ship indeed.
Can I do a history check on this ship?
Yeah, definitely. From the ship itself, you don't really notice anything special about the ship itself, other than seems to be from, like I said, related to the Draconic Prophecy, perhaps belonging to a set of mages who are determined to overthrow or kind of keep the Draconic Prophecy from being fulfilled. And this group, and this also kind of ties into what you now know, legend lore has shown that there is a group called the Chamber, and the Chamber is a loose alliance of dragons that is trying to manipulate events on Corvair based off of the Draconic Prophecy. And the Chamber also has, like, kind of dragons all over the place who are trying to have their hand in things. And they are even, like, operating perhaps with Brandis Vol to restore the Mark of Death, do other things that are kind of, in the manipulation of the Draconic Prophecy itself. And so they are definitely not interested in doing things to improve the Draconic Prophecy or to fulfill it. They're interested in doing things for their own purposes.
Interesting.
So the chamber is like are they like a cult?
Probably.
Oops. It's a loose organization of dragons, basically. They're just kind of like a group of dragons, their resources and aliases, and, like, and just a loose organization of different dragons.
All right. So when I hear the word loose, my first thought is that we can probably break them up. Probably my second thought, actually. But yeah, no. The second thought is that they can that we can probably break them up if they're not too well connected.
Remember, you're married already.
There's always room for more wives.
What if it's an open marriage?
Yeah, they oppose organizations that seek to understand the Draconic Prophecy, like the Undying Court, the 12, and the Lords of Dust. And by that safe, like I said, they kind of are also opponents of the Shadow and the Flame, which is related, of course, to Flame Keep. Nonetheless, their main goal, like I said, is to kind of just, use the Draconic Prophecy for their own purposes and manipulate what's going on around. So you assume, like I said, from this, that they just are interested in stopping you from finding out what's going on the island.
You know my thoughts of the Flame Keep. Those assholes.
Not a fan. Does anyone have anything else to do before my legend lore spell is finished casting?
Not I.
Nope.
No, I think
All right.
I'm good.
So what can we learn from this black dragon?
That's kind of what you learned. Is what I just told you there. It's kind of like what you've learned from it.
That's everything? Okay.
Pretty much it. Just that that's kind of where you figured they came from and what they're trying to accomplish at this point, as far as you can tell, and that this black dragon is part of this chamber organization.
Then I guess I would fly on over to that boat. See what's
I think you're safe.
See what's happening over there.
Can you carry me with you?
I could try.
Yeah.
The ship is guarding gun redirected by the pilot, and the ship is going to land on the island now. So they're actually going to land. We can switch scenes to the island now.
Okay.
All right.
Ooh, pretty.
All right, you ready? Approach an island that looks to be in the shape of a giant turtle until you get closer and you see the turtle's feet move. That's when you realize that the island actually is a giant turtle, an entire ecosystem that's developed on its back. You also see a man-made structure or two, and although you see no people, you see a fully built hut present.
Cool. I got to get one of these.
Please do not fuck the turtles. I love the.
Welcome to my summer home.
I thought that was just implied, but I guess you need a sign.
Sometimes you
Yeah,
need the rules
some-
to be
some people-
clear. Sometimes
some-
the rules are just kind of there's gray areas. You know, you got to be clear.
Exactly.
sometimes.
I just think this would be a great summer boat to have, you know. Get one of these, not insert something into it.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I was the only one who thought that, but yeah, okay. I guess you could ride it too, just without doing anything to it. All right, that's cool.
All right, so what do you guys want to do now? You are on the back of the sea turtle.
I'm gonna turn to, was it Ritson that had the vision? And I'll be like, what are we up to here, mate? Did you see anything particular in your vision?
I wish I knew exactly why we had to be here, but I don't. There was supposed to be a message from a golden dragon, but I don't know if that was just the dragon we just faced, or
Well, wait,
that was a
wait,
black
wait.
dragon.
It was burnt into a wall. We
What
need
was
a
burnt
wall.
into wall? So should we be inspecting walls?
I think so.
Well, it's that or it's a sign. I don't know.
Maybe this was the message of please do not fuck the turtles, thank you. Maybe that's what they were trying to tell us.
I'd like to do an investigation check.
Right? On investigation. Okay, you roll around, you look around, and you're searching all the different walls. You're trying to see if there's anything unusual about any of the walls. You notice that a wall over to the right seems to have a little bit of a burnt area, a little bit of text to it. Yeah. The text appears to be in some sort of draconic sort of script.
Hey, check this out, guys.
All right, I'll follow RWA over there.
Yep,
Is
I'm
everyone
coming
else
too.
coming too?
Yep, I'm coming.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I might as well check it out. Let's see what this dream's all about here.
RWA, are you able to read what's on the slate there?
I'm not sure. Can I read it? Or is that
Do you
different
know
language?
Draconic?
No, I don't think I do. No.
Anyone have
I'll
this
come
spell?
over and I will be able to read it because my ability, I can read anything in written form.
Hey, get over there and read, and I will.
I'm sorry. I can read Draconic. My bad. It is on my skill
Okay.
set. I can read
There
it.
you go.
All right, sweet. We can
Right.
both read it.
Yeah, work together. Figure out what it says.
I know words.
You read the wall, and you notice that the writing is reading this. The text says this: birds and the bees, the land and the trees, the finger points the way. Heroes come, thy will be done. Sleeping cats lie where they lay.
So are we supposed to finger a cat?
I heard the heroes come. That's all I'm excited for.
Ragnar, could you bend over for me?
Yeah,
Wait,
it's your
wait a minute,
turn.
though.
You're
Wait a
on the
minute, though.
ball.
The birds are supposed to do something. I think the cats are supposed to lay down or something.
Take a
So,
nap.
so there's the birds and the bees. Something with trees.
Land and the trees.
Sleeping cats.
Finger
And
points
fingers
the
pointing
way.
ways.
I like putting a
Heroes
finger
come,
in
thy will
Bondo's
be
ass
done, but
idea. I think
sleeping
that's.
cats lie where they lay.
Wait,
Hey, Wrexham,
Retsum and Ragnar are supposed to be together.
does that remind you of the Finger Bang Mountains?
It does.
What are the Finger Bang Mountains?
I mean Finger Bone Mountains, but yeah, same difference.
I like finger bang mountain. Let's go visit there.
The local lingo
Yeah,
for it
exactly.
is just finger bang.
I'm gonna go with Finger Bang.
It's a large mountain range where my village is actually at the top.
Yeah, my village is kind of at the bottom.
Okay, so
They're lovers.
you need to stick a pinky into the behind, and Retsum is the top and Ragnar is the bottom.
Yes.
There's only one way to find out.
Yeah, we got to test this. I think we do a group vote on this. Should,
Wiggle,
should we
wiggle.
all watch?
Yes.
We're a team here, guys.
Like
This
sucking
is
on
just
my
Tegra
pinky
trying to
finger.
get back for the 1,000 years of death.
We got to do what's good for the
I have-
team, guys. We're sometimes you just got to do some sacrifices. That's it.
My pinky is all lubed up and ready.
Just give it a little lick there. Nice. Okay.
So this was a dirty note that I found.
That's a Kama Sutra note. Birds.
Yeah, this is definitely referring to where we're from.
Okay. My bad.
I mean, there's only one way to find out,
Uh,
right?
We're not judging, mate, if this is what you do where you come from.
Yeah, exactly.
We're not judging.
But it might be where Retsum does where he comes from, but I mean, this is not normal in my village.
Yeah, sometimes you
Retsum?
just need to pop a digit up there, you know?
Go to second knuckle. Only second knuckle. Never third.
Dear.
I
Oh, boy.
mean, but where I come from, if you stick fingers where they don't belong, you get hit with level 5 spells.
I'm cool with that. And I just fire away with the pinky right on up.
Oh my god.
Am I the only person who's sitting here counting my knuckles going, wait, there were 3? I just learned that. I'm like staring at my hand like, whoa.
Third is always too far. Yeah.
Okay, I've learned my lesson. Okay.
No. Three's not so far.
Well, I learned
Okay,
something
step
today.
back. I got more lessons to learn.
Renzi likes you to go to the 4th knuckle, also known as the wrist.
Yeah, I'm learning lots here too.
Anything else? in
College
there?
is not like the fisting.
That's what they will say.
Alright, so do we go to the Fingerbang Mountains?
Let's go.
Let's go.
You want to look at anything else on the island while you're there, or are you just going to?
I would
I think we should
I mean-
check the treasure chest.
Yeah, there's a
big-
giant treasure chest.
big
You might
glowing-
want to look at it.
Big glowing treasure
Can
chest.
I look at it?
There's
Yep.
also a pretty fountain and some pretty huts.
Cal, I
Let's
get it.
Look at the treasure chest.
Yeah, I'll just do a quick survey of the island. We got the sign, we got the trees around the side, a couple of ruins. There's a couple of boats hanging off the edge. In the middle here, we got the chest, a couple stone
Yep.
heads. We
Some
got a
houses.
hut,
So
small
we're on a
hut here,
toilet.
and
Or
another
a
hut.
turtle.
I confused toilets and turtles as well. That's why I had to put the sign in.
Right, well, I'm gonna go check out one of those huts.
Actually,
I mean,
I don't fuck toilets. I take that back.
Can I do an investigation on that treasure chest?
Yeah, sure.
All right, I don't have like
look
the
at the treasure
best.
chest, and inside the treasure chest, you find a button.
Can I take the button?
Oh, it's just a button you push.
Oh, I
And,
pushed a button.
Yeah. And Ragnar, as you're searching the hut, you find a pin with a little emerald nib on the end of it.
pen with an emerald nib.
Can I push the button? I really want to push it.
Interesting.
Before you push the button, let me go check.
Is it a big red button? Like, if it's a big red button, you can't
Push
not
it.
push it.
Push it.
Yeah, but we gotta wait
Push
for it
it.
until we check the other hut.
Push the button.
Oh, fine, I'll wait.
Push the
This way
button.
we get all the goodies.
All right, hurry up.
Push the button. Push the button.
Don't listen to him.
I will.
Push the
Push
button. Just push it once.
Push it real good.
Push it once. Just one little push. Just one
one
little push.
Okay.
just a li-
So I
just
believe Retsum is checking out the other hut.
Yes.
You find nothing. Retsa.
just a
Nothing.
little push.
Oh,
there.
it sucks. So I get to
I
push
just
the
yell at her,
button.
push the button.
Push the
Push it.
button.
I push it. I push in the
Yeah, I
button.
guess you can go ahead and push it.
I'm pushing it.
While I
Y'all better
push the
save me.
button, pushes the button, and you hear a noise that sounds like turtles having sex off in the distance.
Worth it.
Worth every second of it.
Definitely sound like
How-
you've done that before.
Are they still going? How long is this lasting? What's going on?
You can
Well-
follow the noise.
Yeah.
Here's the
Can we
thing,
follow it?
Yeah.
Turtles
Yeah.
slow dick.
Yeah, they do.
100% slow dick.
Yeah, they won 100. 100.
I beg to differ. So let's follow the noise.
Let's figure it out.
Okay,
We
you
gotta be
follow the
honest.
noise, and it leads to one of the walls on the other side of the ruins.
Let me
I was
see
not expecting that response when pushing the button. I gotta be honest.
something.
Expect the unexpected.
Right
This
about
is exactly
over,
where that line came from.
right about over there. And you see that in there, there's a space that's opened up in the wall. Oh, it's like a pretty deep in. In this space, you see like a little, what looks like a shield embedded in it.
A shield. Can I grab the shield?
You can
That
try.
might be
Yeah, can I grab the shield?
Right? Roll a save.
A deck save. Oh, a natural one.
All
That's good, right?
Take 6
yeah,
points of
good.
damage as a like a mini door slams in front of this little shield.
A mini door.
Just a little door, like just a little kind of like a little slat that goes off. It's kind of blocking it now.
All right, I'm going to rip this
Shut.
door up. I'm going to rip it off.
Right. Go and try.
What are we doing? A strength check? What are we doing
Can
here?
I step back away from the door, like a good, I don't know, 30 feet?
I feel like I should take a step back too. I don't really want to get hurt.
Huddle around me, guys. It's fine. Just let's just see what happens here.
Cradle him while you're ripping a door off?
Come close to me for a second. I just want to show you guys something.
I'm interested in the fucking turtles, not
I'll
dying.
We're
I'll
going
be
to.
right behind Capone, just
Thank
kind of
you.
like peeking over his shoulder.
Thank you. Thank you. So I'm going to put my foot on the wall and I'm going to yank this thing off. We're doing a strength check here. Oh. Yikes. A big 8.
Yeah, nothing happens. You're not didn't even budge.
Anyone else want to try?
A strong door.
Let me hold on.
Do we have
Did you
anyone
try
that's good at
turning
picking
the
locks?
handle? Yeah, do we
Oh,
try
you're
turning
talking
the handle? or
I'm a lockpicker, yeah.
Where have you been, faceless?
something?
He's the one that got the door to drop in that place.
14 on lockpicking.
Still doesn't budge.
Oh,
Can I attack this door? Can I swing at it?
Doesn't budge.
Hey, magic
Um,
users, can you guys give us some magic insight on this thing?
I was gonna cast my mage hand and just try knocking. Have we tried knocking yet?
I was thinking maybe someone go push the button while we open the door.
Well, let's try.
Has anybody tried the
Oops.
handle too? We did. I don't think we
that
did
was
that.
the other thing I was gonna suggest. Yeah, just try opening the door.
It's just unlock it. The lock's on the outside. It's just like just turn
open
the handle.
door. Just open the door.
Just going to
Door
try to
open.
open the door.
Yeah, just open it.
Okay, let's open
Who
it.
is?
I'll go for it. I'll open it. Go for it.
I feel like you would be smart enough to do this.
It's got to
Well,
grab the.
I'm suggesting just try and open it.
It's got to grab the
Not bud.
handle.
It
Okay.
does not budge.
All right. So maybe someone should try the button then in conjunction. Maybe.
All right, I'll go.
Yeah.
You go-
Okay,
you
no,
press
you go.
it.
You go.
All right, I'll go press the button. I'm pressing the button.
I'm 3,
Press.
2, 1. Push and pull.
Does not budge.
I like.
My sex video.
I liked Coops's. I liked Coops's idea of knocking. I mean, be polite. We got to be polite a little bit sometimes, no?
Right? Just a little like.
How about you knock?
It's the guy that attacked the innocent people.
Mistakes were made. I just came in swinging. I I said
was so
sorry.
confused. I was like, those guys are enemies? I was like, oh.
You know, I just
know we're not metagaming, so I just
Nobody's
let it
an enemy.
happen.
I was
Exactly.
raging. I was giving them eye
it makes sense.
contact. It's fine. You know,
It made sense. You're raging. You don't know these people. You just met them recently.
they
They could be rude.
but we're friends now. We're friends now. We're friends now.
Could have been a setup. We didn't know.
All right, so are we knocking and seeing if that does anything?
Yeah. Okay.
Is anybody
I'm gonna try knocking?
gifted in the arcane magic that might be able to get some intel on this, possibly?
Can
I
detect
am.
magic?
I can do the arcane magic. Do you want me to do that? Arcane.
I can.
I mean,
Okay.
I'd
Let's
just
let-
like to point out that all magic is arcane.
Coop still hasn't
no,
even
I don't
knocked
do
yet. Polite guys. What are
For
you?
divine magic.
Let the man
Go ahead and
knock.
first. Go ahead and knock, Coops.
All right.
It
Does that
doesn't
make a
bug.
sound?
Nothing happens.
If a turtle answers that
Alright.
door, okay.
Can I
okay.
do detect magic on the door?
I just did arcane magic. Arcana check.
Notice
Oh,
that there
nice,
is
22.
definitely a way to open the door, but it is very, very specific conditions that will open the door.
Guys, I think we have to.
Is it back to the window?
That's what I was just gonna say. You have to fuck the turtle.
Can I go
My
talk
pants-
to the turtle?
My pants are already down. Give me the turtle. Like my pants are already down.
Colin
What
doesn't
about
wear pants.
what about the writing on the wall? Maybe it's to do with that.
Wait, did you say you want to run at the door?
No, I said the writing on the wall
Oh,
maybe
Oh yeah.
has something to do with opening the door.
Oh, that's what it is. Retsum, you gotta finger Ragnar and push him into the door.
Let's try it.
I think
Alright.
not.
We already
Let,
did
let me ask you a serious question just before we go doing anything rash here. Why do we have this pen with the emerald nib?
He's gonna fuck.
Oh, I
figure
gotta,
you with
I gotta
that.
put that up your butt.
We won't know until we try. We won't know until we try.
Yeah.
Have we, I don't know, tried writing on the door open?
Well,
I
that-
mean, I
that
guess we could
piece-
try that.
The
but-
piece with that piece, will it fit in the keyhole?
All right, give me a turtle. Give me a turtle. I'm gonna rail a turtle.
If there's a keyhole.
I need a turtle. Give me the prettiest turtle we have. I just no eye contact. I just want to. I'm doing it for the team. We're doing this for the team. Give me a turtle.
There's
Sure,
turtles on
sure.
there, but it's wait. The island said don't fuck them.
You know, sometimes rules need to be broken.
Oh, Capone. I don't know. I really think you shouldn't do that. You might hurt them.
Well, I'm doing it for the team, guys. We're doing this for the
Animal
team. I'm
Bruce.
not getting any
Bruce.
pleasure in this.
I'm sure you're
Only
not.
just only just a little bit.
Just we're
I just
testing.
want to point out that she's worried about animal abuse from fucking a turtle, but she's okay with people sticking fingers up a cat's ass.
Mhm.
Well, not just any cat's ass.
Is
either.
that the turtle?
It's a frog, I think.
Oh, that was a frog.
Yeah, I'm trying to find. I don't think I have a turtle, to be honest.
All right, that's fine.
There's no turtles, so
Not
you
allowed.
can't.
No having sex with turtles. Sorry.
Okay, that's I'm a little disappointed, but it's fine.
Can I go talk to this turtle that we're riding on?
Unless you can speak turtle. Or not.
I can cast tongues. There, I can go with.
You did
Oh, no,
speak. You know, those are kind of just turtles.
What's the time frame that we've been just chilling? Would this be classed as a short rest? We're not
No.
doing anything. No.
No, that's when you take a full hour and just rest. Actually,
Then I can't cast tongues. So I'm out of spell.
I asked our favorite druid, "Hey, you're very in tune with nature. Do you know anything about this whole setup that might give us a hint on what we need to do? With like a nature check by chance?"
I can do a nature check. Yeah. All right, I'll do that real quick. Being a druid, 19.
There's nothing inherently natural about this door, but you do kind of get the impression that perhaps it does tie into, at least to a degree, what was on the wall.
Sorry.
Wow.
Or
Did
at
not
least
see that coming.
see the overall concept of what was on the wall.
I'm still thinking this is the play. I think Retsum, you gotta just like
Take it from
I'm
rail
just
me.
trying to
Ragnar with the
remember.
pinky.
I'm trying to remember exactly what the wall said.
It said to
It said-
stick a
It
pinky.
said, I gotta finger your booty.
Yeah. I think those are the exact
Mm.
words,
Those are
actually.
the exact words. I'm pretty
Just
sure.
a pinky. Just a pinky.
Yeah. I remember it's only 2
We
or
could
3
try
or
it with
4
the
knuckles.
pen. We could try it with the pen too. See if that.
You guys are not trying.
I mean,
think you should just take it.
I-
Just take it.
I was willing to fuck a turtle. I mean, I think
Yeah.
sacrifices
team.
need to be made,
Yeah.
Well,
Some people like it.
fortunately
Just a
for
little
me,
pinky in the butthole.
Yeah.
I'm willing to burn this entire island to the ground.
Well, the
think
door
it's worse
is
than fucking
not
turtle.
budging. All right, well,
Can
All right.
Why don't we go
I?
over what the
What did the
wall
wall
said?
say again? It said the birds and the bees.
Bruno couldn't. Sorry, Capone couldn't open the door. Why don't you keep it simple? Paula couldn't open the door.
Maybe the cat.
What if
needs
yeah,
that-
wait? What if you two tried to open it together?
Touch it.
what if you put your finger in the hole in the door? Or just,
Like what if
And-
Retsum and Ragnar tried to open it together?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Touch it together. Just touch it.
Yeah.
Just walk up to it. And your. What about
Well,
your?
why don't we go over what it said again, so that we can get an exact idea?
Okay.
just grab it. Grab
What
the
did
door.
it say again? I
I'm
forgot
going to
what
try to
it
grab the door.
You tried that already.
Okay, I think you guys need to grab the door. So just grab the door.
I stick a pinky up up Ragnar's booty. I grab his hand and we try and open the door together.
All right. As you both touch the door at the same time, the door magically opens.
Yay!
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 The pinky up the butthole.
I knew it involved sticking a pinky up
That's
there.
what did it.
Did that
probably
matter?
didn't. It probably didn't.
But I was excited about that though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah.
You're able to retrieve the shield. You notice the shield it's kind of like a kind of wooden shield, but it also has like an engraving of a what you picture to be a dragon turtle on it.
Ooh. Can I do detect magic on it to get an idea of what if it has any magic properties?
Sure. You do notice that it is indeed magical. Just like kind of glow to it. It has some magic to it.
So a dragon and a turtle made a baby. And then somebody put that picture on this magic shield. Interesting.
So it's a love story.
Yeah.
All right. So now what do we do with this information?
You can take the shield, and someone can use the shield.
I do carry a shield, but I don't know what it does.
And to find out what it does, somebody can do an Arcana check.
All right, I'll try an Arcana check this time. 15.
All right, you determine that this is a shield of the dragon turtle. It is a 1+1 non-metallic shield. If the user takes damage from the dragon's breath weapon, they can spend their reaction to take half damage from it.
I think that'd be good for you to have.
Yeah, I'm a shield bearer too. I've got a shield +1, so I've got a good shield 2. Since I'm a melee character, can I take this one?
Yeah, go for it, man. You can have it.
And have my shield +1.
I already have a +1 shield, but that's all right. Go for it, man.
Just because I'll be obviously up front melee damaging.
Yeah, that's cool. Go for it.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
And then from here, you guys can head on to next week to the Finger Bone / Finger Bang Mountains.
Nicely done.
Nice.
Good job.
Nicely done.
Good job, team.
Congrats, team. We crushed it this week. It was good.
Peckers abound, dig fire around, snorting magic and moon dust. Riding dragons flood, semen and blood, summons ready to bust. Crew of fucking beauties, we screw and do drugs all day and night. Healers and dealers, we thought clap and fuck our way into the fight.
Warforged and I do electrify. Through my penis, I rhymes in full supply. I'm gonna rock here, you can't deny. Risque RiffRaff, lit by the Nick, let's go.